Welcome to Everything Data Analysis, where we make data simple, actionable, and also easy tutorial for you to be able to start your analytics journey, or you are also leveling up your skill as a data analyst. You can also follow up. Our tutorial are very easy for you to follow in order to start your analytics journey or to level up your skill. Today, we are going to be talking about conditional formatting. And then if you have ever looked at a spreadsheet, or you've ever looked at your data in Excel and wish your important number could stand out automatically without you manually coloring cell or anything, in today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to make your data come alive using conditional formatting in Excel. So if you are new here, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also share. So what is conditional formatting? Conditional formatting allows you to apply colors, icon, or data bar automatically based on the rules that you have set or based on the condition that you want to see. So for example, you can highlight number above target, you can identify or duplicate, you can visualize highest and lowest value. You can also spot trend and pattern instantly. So let's see how this work now. Now let's use this. We are going to be setting up this or using this example. Let's say as a beginner you want to highlight number. These are this number. Now you want to highlight the number above average, below average. You don't want to be doing it manually. You want to highlight number below average. All you need to do again is to highlight where your data highlight it. Then go to home. Once you go to home tab, here you can see it here, home tab. Go to home tab, then go to conditional format. You can see conditional formatting here. Click the conditional formatting. Once you click the conditional formatting, you will see different option now. You will see different function now. So now the first one is I want to highlight number below average. How do you do that? Then I'll come right here. You see now top and bottom rules. We'll come to bottom rule. You see top item, top percent now, but you want to highlight below average. I'm just going to click that, and then you can decide to choose any color. If it is the red color, by default it will give you red color. If you want to choose yellow color, if you want to choose green color, or you can decide to customize your own color now. So let's start with this red color by default that Excel will give us. So these are the number below average. You can see now that it has highlighted it automatically for you. These are the number below average. Now let's again, if you want to do another rule, so all you need to do again, go to conditional formatting, then clear the rule. It's either you clear the rule from the selected file or clear the rule from the entire sheet. I'm going to clear the rule from the entire sheet or selected file. You can click anyone. So now the next one is highlight top 5 value. So I'm going to come to this place again, go to top. I'm going to go to top item. Then how do I want to highlight? I want to highlight top here. Now this format cell that rank the top, instead of writing 10, then you remove the 10, then write your 5. That's my top 5 value. You can see now that these are the top 5 value. You can see out of these are the top 5 value. Now the next thing that I would like to do again, you have to clear your rule. I want to apply a 3 color scale on column A. Okay, this is let's assume this is my column A because I drag it from A. So I want to apply a 3 column color scale there. So again, go to display. You can see color scale. You can see now you can apply 3 different color scale. You can apply different color scale here. So I will just choose this, or you can decide to choose anyone. So now I've taught you how to clear the rule now. So now the next example is I want to use a formula to highlight or values that is greater than average. How do you do that? How do you use formula to highlight or value that is greater than average. I want to highlight value that is greater than average. How do you do that? Again, it's very simple to do. Value that is greater than average. Again, I'm going to come right here, come to this place, greater than average. You can see now, highlight sales rule, greater than average, greater than average. Okay, so now you know the average. So again, you can decide to come right there. Okay, so you see greater than. If you know the average, the first thing is, okay, greater than average. I don't know the average here. Let's assume that the average, first thing, let's look for the average. I want to look for the average of this. So now the average is 53. Let's say the average is 53. So I want to now, let's now highlight what is greater than the average. You can see greater than, less than, greater than, average. So greater than 53. You see now, these are the score greater than 53. Now let's highlight entire row. If highlight the entire row if the score is greater than 60. Okay, so let's highlight the entire row if the score is greater than 60. If the score is greater than 60, highlight greater than 60. See now, any score that is greater than straight 60, it has highlighted it for us. Okay, you can also create a dynamic range using a table. You can also create a dynamic range using a table, and I think it's still the same thing with our, or what's it called, our data bar. You can see now different data bar. We have different data bar. You can decide to choose the solid or anyone. So now you can also add data bar. We've done that. So now let's move to the real life, or this example. So let's say I want to highlight sales above 10,000. I want to highlight sales above 10,000. Sales above 10,000. Highlight the sales. Then go to, or above 10,000. I want to highlight, that's above 10,000. Let's see, how can we do that? That's greater than 10,000. Greater than 10,000. You see now, above 10,000 is greater than 10,000. So I'm going to highlight that. You can see now it has highlighted everything that is greater than 10,000. So now I want to highlight lowest sales. Lowest sales now. That's the top bottom. There is difference between bottom 10% and bottom item. 10%, it will give you the 10%. It will give you the percent, and the item, bottom or top item, will give you the top item, the bottom item. So now I want to highlight top one item. Oh, sorry, that's the lowest item. I want to highlight the lowest sales, which is the bottom one, the lowest state. If you want to highlight the lowest, it's the bottom one sales, which I've just done. So let me do it again. The lowest sales will be top, that's the, go to bottom 10, then remove the 10, use 1. So and that's the lowest, which give us the lowest. Again, use icon set for this performance indicator. So let's check performance in icon. You can use different icon. You can see now, you can decide to use different icon. You can use you can use indicator. This is the indicator. So now you can also apply scale region, scales for region. Okay, so let's see that. Apply color scales for region, but I don't think it's going to apply anything there. So now let's highlight duplicate. I want to highlight duplicate here. Let's assume I want to highlight duplicate. Go to highlight sales rule, duplicate. You can see now that we have different duplicates. Now for you to consider something duplicate in a data set, that means and you want to remove it, that means everything must be, or all it must be the same across row. You can see now we have this and we have this, they are the same across row. So if I want to remove these two now, these last two now, so that we remove the duplicate. I'm just going to clear it again. You can decide to even remove the duplicate here. Go to or go to data, and then you see remove duplicate. You will see that it's going to remove the duplicate for us. Okay, so now I need to highlight this, then remove duplicate. You see now that it has removed the duplicate. It has removed the duplicate for, because this one are not, or this one are not duplicate. They are just duplicate because they are the same or south the same region, but you cannot remove them because they are not duplicate. They are not the same across row. So that's the reason why we cannot remove them. Now that's the reason why we cannot remove those ones. So for you to be able to remove duplicate, that means they must be the same across row, just like what I've just done here. They must be the same across row in order for you to remove all duplicates. Now, so now that's the basic, that's the basic of conditional formatting in Excel. We just feel clear. You can transform plain data into meaningful visual insight. So if you find this video helpful, like, comment, and also share. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more Excel learning. Bye.